Happy Scratch Day, everybody. I have been trying to recreate the classic sort of 1970s Commodore Basic or Apple II Star Trek game using Scratch, and I got slightly obsessed about stars and starfields. In that version of the game, I think when you go into each quadrant, the stars are drawn randomly. So you go from quadrant to quadrant. You get the same number of stars in each quadrant every time, but they're in different positions. And you can kind of justify that, saying, well, I've entered that quadrant at a different angle to before, so of course the stars are going to look a little different. Anyway, I got a bit obsessed with having them always in the same place. So what I have done now is, as a little side project, created this program where when you click the green flag, it creates 100 clones of the star object, and then it assigns each clone a random position of 1,000 pixels in each direction. So it can be in 2,000 different positions across and 2,000 different positions up and down. Way bigger than the size of the actual Scratch screen itself. It doesn't actually show them or plot them unless its position becomes invisible within the normal Scratch screen. How does it become visible? Well, our rocket always stays in the middle. We move the rocket using the arrow keys up, down, left and right. And what that does, rather than moving the rocket, it kind of moves the stars accordingly. So the net result is this. If I click on the green flag, it should now be creating the universe. It should be making 100 clones of the star objects. And if I move around, you can see the stars sort of scroll past me. But the thing that I think is quite nice, and I might put this into my Star Trek game or another version, is when you scroll back again, they're in exactly the same position. So you get sort of random clusters that look a bit like constellations. You can scroll left and right. So if I scroll over here, you can say, well, that's a little constellation there. That's the dog, I think. I'm going to call that the dog. Scroll back. There it is. It's still there. It's in exactly the same location as it was before, which is quite nice. And you can create quite a big universe this way. It does, I mean, it probably does slow things down a bit. All these clones are madly checking to see whether they're visible or not, and then hiding and showing themselves. But it does seem to work. There we go. We got that little constellation there. I don't know what that is. I think that's the horse, I'm going to call that. Scroll over there and scroll back again. Let's see if the horse is still there. Yes, it is. So that's quite nice, isn't it? Nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon.